Mrs. Roy has received the bouquet of flowers. The bouquet of flowers has been received by Mrs. Roy. Now, why am I not writing have? This is flowers. Because bouquet is just one. She has received only one bouquet. So be careful. Whenever you have this kind of collective noun thing, it will always be considered as singular, okay? Okay, in the phase 2 of active and passive series, we will do a transformation of the sentence from active to passive of perfect tenses. Perfect tenses means if the sentence, active sentence, is in the present perfect, it will have one of these words, has or have. That means it is in the present perfect tense. The passive voice should have one of these plus the word ben. The minute you add ben, that becomes a passive voice. For past perfect tense, the only word will be had. The minute is had, it is in the past perfect tense. Your passive voice will have had plus ben. Very easy. This one is only just one thing you have to remember. If the active voice is in the future perfect tense, it will either have shall or will, and the passive voice will have shall or will plus the word ben. Now here, whether to write shall or will, see in old English, they used to use the word shall for first person, like I shall, we shall. But in modern English, people don't use it. But if your school or your teachers insist, then you be careful about that. Otherwise, will is okay. So let us just get on. I've given you examples of all the tenses, so there will be no confusion, I'm sure. I hope so. Okay. In the past perfect tense, the only word is had. The minute you have had in the active voice, the passive voice has to have had and been. Let us see how to put it. The man had dusted the carpet. The minute you see had, okay, it's past perfect. The carpet had been dusted by the man. I had cleaned my room. My room had been cleaned by me. The kid had arranged the flowers. The flowers had been arranged by the kids. Now, whether this is plural, the object is plural or singular, had will remain the same because we don't have different forms for this. She had taught me. I had been taught by her. So look, one, everywhere we have had, and everywhere in the passive voice we have added had been. In the present, it will be has or have. Now, why do this has two words? We have done this before in the continuous tense also, that if it is singular, it is has. If it is plural, it will be have. Okay. The watchman has dusted, the watchman has closed the gate. The gate has been closed by the watchman. The kid has arranged the flowers. The flowers have been arranged by the kid. The boys have written an essay. An essay has been written by the boy. So what is it here? Has been, has, have been. Because there is flowers, we have made it have. Boys, plural, have, essay, singular. So has been. In the future perfect tense, the watchman will have closed the gate. Now, when do we use this kind of a sentence? Like you will say the watchman will have closed the gate by evening. So the event has still not happened. That is where this form of tense is used in those cases. The watchman will have closed the gate. The gate will have been closed by the watchman. The kid will have arranged the flowers. The flowers will have been arranged by the kid. That's it. So it's shall or will have, shall have been. This word ben is important in all three tenses. Let us do some examples. I've given a mix of future perfect, past perfect, and present perfect. Okay, let us be careful about it and move ahead. The team has achieved the target. What are you going to add to this now to make it passive? The target has been achieved by the team. Done. So we added has been and we have made it passive. Obviously, you begin from the object. The team is the subject. Has achieved is the verb, and this is the object. We begin with object. I'm not repeating the object thing because we did that in phase 1. Okay. The boys will have cracked the code. Come on, boys will have. This is future perfect. What will future perfect have? Will have plus ben. The code will have been cracked by the boys. We have cancelled the event. This is only present. We have cancelled the event. The event has been cancelled by us. Mrs. Roy has received the bouquet of flowers. The bouquet of flowers has been received by Mrs. Roy. Now, why am I not writing have? This is flowers. Because bouquet is just one. She has received only one bouquet. So be careful. Whenever you have this kind of collective noun thing, it will always be considered as singular. Okay. So the bouquet of flowers has been received by Mrs. Roy. I shall have completed the work. The work shall have been completed by me. That means this is going to happen in the future probably. That is why this person is talking like that. I shall have completed the work by next week or something like that. Okay. So now what is this, the important thing over here? Perfect, present perfect, has been, will have, again this is future perfect, will have been. Have is present perfect, has been, because has and have both are for present. Has received, has been. Have completed, will have been completed. Okay, I want you to try these on your own. Just quickly try, then I'll put up the answers. You can pause the video. Okay, the first one. The teacher will have announced the date of the exam by Monday. The date of the exam will have been announced by the teacher by Monday. So if you're very confused about whether to put by the teacher before or by Monday before, you have to be like, what you can do is, whenever this is some kind of a time frame, like by Monday, by afternoon, by evening, you always have to put it at the end. Okay. The next one. The doctor has prescribed some medicines. Some medicines have been prescribed by the doctor. Has becomes have been. He has given me a packet of sweets. He has just given you one packet of sweets. So this will have has. A packet of sweets has been given to me by him. The little boy has torn all the pages of the book. All the pages of the book have been torn by the little boy. This has becomes have because the boy was singular, so has, but pages of the book is plural, so we have to put have. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly like and subscribe if you would like to watch more such videos. Bye bye.